My Karen boss fired me for ordering pizza for our late night employees. Hi, Reddit, buckle up because this one still makes my blood pressure spike and makes me laugh every time I think about it. So, I, 25F, Latina, used to work for a wedding planning company owned by Margaret. Picture this: early 50s, pearls, pastel blazers, fake laugh that could shatter glass, and an attitude that screamed, I donate to charity so I can still sleep after being awful to people. She was the kind of woman who called herself a girl boss, but acted like she was auditioning for a villain role in The Devil Wears Prada, discount edition. I was one of the junior planners, basically the one running around doing everything. I handled bridesmaids having meltdowns, last-minute floral swaps, missing cakes, you name it. I worked my ass off, and Margaret knew it, but she'd always sprinkle her praise with passive-aggressive comments like, "You're so fiery, Selena. Must be that Latina energy, huh?" Yeah, that kind of racist, sugar-coated garbage. Anyway, one Friday night, we had this massive wedding setup that went completely sideways. The bride's family wanted a modern fairy tale, which apparently meant turning a barn into Versailles on a $5,000 budget. The team and I had been there since 7 a.m., moving tables, hauling decor, fixing floral arches, the whole circus. By 10 p.m., everyone was starving. We hadn't eaten since lunch, and Margaret was too busy supervising, Reed sipping her third iced latte while pretending to adjust ribbons. So I decided to be the adult in the room and ordered pizza. 4 large ones on my card, because I just couldn't stand watching my coworkers survive on stale pretzels. 15 minutes later, the pizza arrives. Everyone cheers like we just won the lottery. We're laughing, eating, wiping sweat off our faces. It was the first time that night we felt human again. Enter Margaret. She comes stomping in like the ghost of corporate oppression. What is this? She shrieks, glaring at the pizza boxes like they were radioactive. I told her calmly that we'd been working all day and I just wanted the team to eat. She loses it. Do you realize how unprofessional this looks? What if the client saw greasy boxes near their wedding decor? What message does this send about our brand? I blinked. That we don't starve our staff? Wrong answer. She pulls me aside and says, Selena, this kind of impulsive behavior is why people like you struggle to fit into refined environments. People like me. I bit my tongue so hard I swear I tasted blood. But I was done. I told her, if feeding people is a problem, maybe your company's priorities are the issue. She fired me on the spot. Over pizza. No severance, no warning. Just a cold, I'll mail you your last check. Fast forward 3 weeks. I'm working at a different event company. Way better pay, actual benefits, and a boss who thinks I'm a rock star. Turns out Margaret's reputation wasn't as sparkling as she thought, and my new boss used to work with her. Small world, right? Here's where it gets delicious. A month into my new job, Margaret calls me. Acting all sweet, like we're old friends. Selena, darling, how are you? I was hoping you might consider coming back. We're in a bit of a staffing pinch and... I didn't even let her finish. Oh, sorry, Margaret, I said. I'm really busy thriving in a company that lets me order pizza without getting fired. Click. Apparently, she's been struggling since I left. The clients loved me, and when I walked out, a few took their business elsewhere. I heard from a friend still there that Margaret now insists on providing snacks for long shifts. Guess she finally learned the value of carbs and common sense. So yeah, I got fired for feeding hungry coworkers.